Good evening, friends. So this is how you create an event. I'll go ahead and create a recurring event for Sabbath live streaming. But if you want to create custom events for like cooking classes or things like that in the future, this is how you would do them, one-time events, if you will, and I'll show you where that goes. So we're going to come over here to I'll do new video. You can do it over here, and I believe in live events as well, but we'll do create event here under new video, and it's going to be a live broadcast. I'll choose that. Still loading. All right, there we go. And it's constantly going to update what this looks like as you add information. If you upload an image as a placeholder for that event. One thing about Vimeo, they do not do social media posts. So let's say you're streaming to YouTube, it's not going to create a social media post with a countdown like some other content delivery networks. Restream will do that. When you create an event in Restream, creates an event on YouTube, it creates an event on Facebook, and does a countdown to those. Vimeo does not. I'll say that they do not yet do that. I'm going to start by editing the title. We'll just call this Sabbath Worship, or I'll call it Sabbath Worship. Feel free to change it. And I'll save that. And you see it every time it's going to do that. It's kind of annoying. Updates that in the middle. All right. Um, Chat. If you want to allow chat, you can enable that. Low latency streaming is specifically when you're doing something where viewers you know, want to interact or react, and you need that. You need to be able to see that quickly on the stream, similar to like Zoom latency, but not as fast. But for a regular worship service, you don't necessarily need that. Viewing, I assume, will want that public. Embed, I'll let you decide whether you want this stream to be embedded anywhere. You have options on locking that down. Content, we'll do an all audiences for this. No advertisement, and we need to check here that it's a recurring event, and it's going to recur every Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Notice how it's it's always going to update, and it updates to the next Sabbath. But we want to make sure to select the time every Sabbath at 11:30 a.m. You can add a description later on. I'll let you guys take care of that if you should you feel the need. And then I'll just kind of skim down the appearance. What does this look like? The pre-live. What does that look like on your embed? Because it's going to be embedded on the church website. Show recurring schedule, so event schedule, show latest video. Do you want a playlist? Do you want to loop loop like pre-recorded videos or um, pre-live streamed videos? You've got your video controls. I'll let you guys customize all of that yourselves. Then we come in here for destinations. So we don't have any social media destinations yet. I strongly suggest you start with a get going with a Facebook page. It's a very easy online community to make. As people start to follow your page, they'll see when you go live. YouTube offers the best quality, and so I would strongly suggest doing that. RTMP, we're not streaming to any custom RTMP servers. And so you can kind of leave this section be until you decide what you want to do with your social media. Next, we'll come over to manage production, and this is where we get the information that we'll need for TriCaster. And so we are streaming with an encoder. The TriCasters are encoder. So we're going to come in here, and this is your information that you need to add to the encoder. So what I would suggest is There is a way to open a web browser in the TriCaster interface. If you open that web browser and log into your Vimeo account, you can just copy and paste. Otherwise, you'll have to literally type this out. And in TriCaster, you're just going to go to the stream record button and click the gear next to it, and you're going to add a destination. You're going to add an RTMP destination, and that's where you put in the RTMPS URL and stream key, and it'll give you an option to add the username and password. You don't need that for Vimeo. You can just do that. Over here, you've got some more. Oh, this is where you come in and you can actually interact once it's live. Later on, if you want to get into it, you've got Q&A, polls, graphics that you can add to the stream from here, but you can do that from TriCaster as well, and you can check the stream health over here. And that's pretty much how you do it, how you set that up. Um, I would upload a thumbnail. Just choose like a basic, or maybe you can get Allison to do a graphic for the church. Um, uh, that you could just have up for each week. That way they don't post with this coat of many colors background. For the embed, so we need to embed this on southbaychurch.net, and these are the tools that you would use. So responsive, of course, shapes itself to the size of the page. I would use this for the embed code. Fixed size is only when you know that a page is going to be a certain size, but you don't know that for the people that are actually going to be watching. Engagement tools, here's your embed code for the engagement tools. John, you'll put that in your iWeb HTML snippet, I think. You'll just copy and paste that, and it'll go live each week. And that's it. If you want to share the Vimeo link, it's there. But other than that, that's how you do that. All right, hope that was helpful. Erskine, hit me up if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys later.